Drugs, guns, and cash. Fast and the Curious. Like LA Noir or something.
Hoping to find more information about why sleazy PI Carlos Maldonado has been keeping an eye on my place leads me to a swanky beach house where I'm delighted and surprised to meet an incredibly beautiful woman inside a home medical office.
Taylor?
Fortunately for me, the feeling is not mutual, and she's accompanied by a very lethal friend.
Freeze. What are you doing here?
Oh, we
it's
had
her.
such a charming conversation on the vid phone. I knew I had to meet you. Now I'm rethinking that.
You don't remember me, do you?
Well, I wish I did. Does that count?
We met just once, years ago. So did you really come here looking for me? Or are you here for Mason?
I'm sorry. The correct answer is C, all of the above. I came here to find you, but it's Mason I'm looking for.
Well, you'll have to make do with me. Mason isn't here.
So how do you know Mason?
In the biblical sense, I'm his wife, Ariel Bowers.
That was easy.
When was the last time you saw him?
Over a month ago.
No kidding. A wife like you, I'm surprised he ever leaves the house.
We've been legally separated for over a month. He has issues, erratic behavior, periods of deep depression. It got to be too much.
Psychological problems, huh? What are we talking here? He ties his shoe for an hour, or he walks into Burger Barn with dynamite in his pants?
I think it was just a reaction to stress. His work kept him away for weeks at a time.
So I heard your husband was a neurologist, like a brain surgeon or something.
Or something, yes. He worked in neurochemistry, how chemicals influence neural operations.
So who's he working for now?
Mason never talked about his work, even before we separated. But we stayed in touch. This was the longest he ever went without calling me. I got worried and came here. I found Maldonado's number and called to see if he knew anything.
Yeah, well, Maldonado's not going to be able to help us much because he's dead. Is that who you were coming to see on Chandler Avenue?
Yes, that's right. What happened to him?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to find out. But the trail seems to lead through your husband, who, by the way, I believe has been abducted.
Abducted? Now I'm worried sick. What are we going to do?
Well, to start with, if you could think of anything that could help me out here to find him, that would be a big help.
I will. Feel free to look around here. I wish I could stay and help, but I'll give you my number so you can call me later. And sorry about the gun to the head thing.
Oh, it's okay. I've just got one of those faces. Probably look better with a hole in it.
I have my doubts about Ariel Bauer's motivation. She certainly seems to have an agenda which includes more than just her husband's well-being. What's she up to?
Hubba, hubba. Whew. Is it hot in here, or did my internal fan just crash?
Well, it feels like I'm being played for a sap.
Oh, come on. She's just getting ready to play the field. I'd like to bring her over for a debugging session.
Okay, enough. Just looking at this gives me an icky feeling. Just looking at this gives me an icky feeling. Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. I got a feeling that's not a crochet needle. Unfortunately, it's not the tunnel of love.
Let's get tanned up.
Unfortunately, it's not the tunnel of love. I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something.
Can I get a 10 on this thing?
Looking at medical posters always gives me the
Just an
heebie-jeebies.
MRI. Ooh, another locker.
This cabinet needs a 3-digit code to open.
3-digit code.
Well, it's a microscope, and you'd need one of these just to see Rook's sense of humor.
Oh snap, shots fired.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something.
Of course.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, what a very hospitable guest room.
Press the red button, damn it. Ooh, there we go.
Nothing I can use. My business card? How did Mason Bowers get this? Man, that is so cool. Nothing I can use. This looks like a good bathroom read.
Whoa. That guy got wrecked.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I need a 3-digit code.
This cabinet might have something interesting.
There we go.
Just the place to conduct some business. If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen. You'd need a PhD to understand any of these books.
Whoa, what's
Well,
that?
I wonder what's on this little device.
Nice.
The synaptic snafu and other... He's looking a little under the weather. Looking at medical posters always... It's a choose-your-own-adventure neurology book. It's a shame no one's ever gotten it right.
Okay, let's get the code.
Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about someone named Margaret Leonard. Just the place to conduct some business. If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen.
Okay, let's investigate first.
This memory stick probably works on the computer in Bauer's
Get those
MRI room.
points. Computer, yep. And the facts.
Maldonado was tracking down a woman named Margaret Leonard for Bowers.
It's going rogue. Okay, so the code is on the flash stick.
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based on the formations of protein in the brain. Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy, ensuring memory elimination. Of course, there are those who do not believe that the benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories, one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
Whoa.
So, a fancy device that wipes your memories, Useful technology. I see applications for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Come on. Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Why would Bowers want to erase my memory?
Plot thickens.
Long-lasting memories are created through a...
But still, what's the 3-digit code? Missing something.
You'd need a PhD to understand any of these books.
God damn it.
This keypad needs a 3-digit code.
Yeah, I can tell that. Oh man. So we got a fact. Ooh.
Something very tiny is written at the bottom of this petri dish.
Of course, I need a microscope or something. Let's see. What can I... Oh, there we go. 670. Nice. Baseball cards.
That's interesting. Anatomy books. Used only for medical research. Nothing I can use. Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
That's it? Freaking baseball card? All that for a baseball card? And I have like 7 of them. Missing 2. This sucks.
Well, I see they like to keep things hot in the bedroom. This frame needs 9 baseball cards.
Yeah. don't really see how I'm gonna find the rest of those though. God damn it. To hell with it. Guess we just gotta actually there's nothing left in here. Time to move on. Secret room. What? You take the car to the secret room? Okay.
Man, nothing I can use.
It's a bit awkward, but it works, I guess.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something.
Those freaking baseball cards, man. Maybe they're not even here. There's like a backtracking involved. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. It's the safest bet. Than rather just sitting here for hours. No, I've looked pretty thoroughly. And then there was this place.
I really should look into getting a kitchen for my apartment.
Those cards can easily be placed between these here. Okay, let's just go to Chandler Avenue. Now, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, the memory stick.
I better drop by the barbecue joint and see how that dweeb Mojo's doing.
Thank you.
Maybe he's decrypted that memory stick.
Yeah, about time too. I need a new lead on this case.
Yep. Let's check our messages.
No messages on the vid phone.
Well, that's discomforting.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Ah, the Colonel.
Whoa.
He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI.
I always get
Not
the chill
gonna
of
happen.
fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
Let's see the collection. Where is it? Here. It's pretty good. Starting to look pretty good. Okay, what do we got now?
Zipline trolley. Seems surely Maldonado.
Kinda thinking that I needed to use that zipline for some secondary objective or something. Okay, we got the Rook, the electronic shop, and we got the inspector.
Inspector Burns finally opened.
So, your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
Excusez-moi? Es-tu Mojo?
Excuse me?
You think I'm gonna solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
Let's try. Now, let's try brass tacks.
So, how much are we talking here?
Do you have an action figure? I want something money can't buy.
Local toy store? Leftovers. How about leftovers?
I used to have a Pez dispenser.
No, I want an action figure of you.
More skeptical?
I don't have anything like that. My apartment's practically empty. Even if I did, how do I know what's on the memory stick is even worth anything anyway?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
Bewildered. Stage 2 anger. Stage 1 denial. Let's just do bewildered.
Where do you find this stuff out?
This could be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
Acceptance, empty pockets. Let's get angry.
Fine. You don't want cash. Would you settle for my dignity?
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into a million pieces.
Wait, what? Punny?
Sounds like he was pretty broken up.
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
Tattletale.
All right. But please be aware that Inspector Burns' corporate will be hearing about your shoddy customer service.
Freeze gun, you say?
Don't know.
I wonder who'd know about that stupid freeze gun around
Are
here.
you kidding me? Can I get this guy a stupid freeze gun?
Whatever you need, Mike. Just ask. You got me there, Mike.
So, do you happen to know by any chance where I could find a freeze gun? No? Okay.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? Can't help you with that.
It's time to use the zip line for the freeze gun. Rook.
Again? Really?
I don't like this any better than you do.
Oh, it's all about you, isn't it? What about my feelings? You think this is easy for me?
Damn, the intro conversation with this guy are really good.
Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Jeez. Vigilante Morlocks.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here.
How am I
They get
gonna
hooked
find
on
those?
old Chihuahua motor
I guess
oil,
there.
and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
I could. Whoa.
The bell will be. If a bell is on the front desk,
It's
I can ring it
gone.
and talk to the clerk.
You could have asked Holly Graham, but. No, let's go. Okay.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Just ask her.
Not a clue.
Okay. I was expecting more than that. But I'll take it,
O Lord, we beseech thee. Give us strength,
Courage.
protection.
Hello, fellas.
Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste.
Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
Farewell, Sir Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Ooh, now this place is cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain.
World of Warlord.
Well, I don't teach go-go dance at my academy. We're more respectable than that. Did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on. Ow! Yep.
Ooh.
Yikes. No novelty toys in here. Fool me once, rubber spaghetti. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Looks like someone has already helped themselves to the items behind the counter. It's a key to a padlock.
There we go. Okay.
Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only.
Okay. Twisty.
I used to love the game of Twisty until I realized its true sinister purpose. wonder what this key opens.
Another key.
Back in the Hays Code days, couples had to sleep in 2 separate sleeping bags. Good lord. They're LARPers. Gross. No one's ever removed this thing since the incident? The half-life of Weenie World burgers is at least 20 years.
That's some
Whoa.
good
I
burger.
feel like I just missed the fellowship. Mace is still a common tool for women's self-defense. Whoa. I feel like I just missed the fellowship before they headed off to Mordor. Yep, that's not diet.
UFO. Alrighty then. So why are there 2 keys for the fridge? Let's see.
It's a padlock key.
Oh, it's for the roof?
It's a padlock key for a refrigerator, for extreme dieters only.
Ah, poor Rusty. I knew him well.
Poor Rusty. Ooh, the Golden Grail.
My God. You know what that is? It's the Cup of the Carpenter. It's from the Holy Land Toys collection by Robco. Batteries not included, a $10 value. My God.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Refrigerators saved half the population during the nuclear fallout of World War III. Luckily, Grandma Murphy had a commercial grade.
That joke totally went over my head. To
Roof access. Wait a second. I remember years ago, Rusty once bragged that he had a secret panel installed in the water tower on the roof to hide his smuggled illegal novelty items. I wonder if the Morlock hunters stashed their valuables there as well.
Of course they do.
That leads to Rusty's roof.
That was weird. Time for ziplining.
I see they put Rusty's zipline back in place. How convenient.
Is there anything else here though? Oh.
Well, you're dead. Good thing you saved your game. Wait, you did save your game, right? Because there's no way I'm going through all that again.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But why doesn't it? It doesn't warn you. Oh, I see now. It's because of the dog. Thought it was an electrified fence or something.
Hey, I need a zipline trolley to place on that rope.
Well, good thing you've been carrying one since the start of this game. Oh god, that was pretty loud. He's stunned. Okay. Oh no, no. Oh god damn, I got a service panel. And there's the freeze gun.
No way! A freeze gun? This is definitely your coolest case ever.
No pun intended.
With freeze guns, the puns are always intended. Are you familiar with the work of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Please, have mercy.
I'm afraid my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I'm gonna find a way to turn you off, I swear.
You're not sending me to the cool party? Fine, I'm done.
Thank God.
Allow me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn it, I missed it. You kidding me?
A freeze gun? Could it get any more geeky?
Okay, time to run.
Thank you, Deus Machina.
Deus. Whoa, why am I doing this? Bam. No? How about now? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where do I want to go? I guess Ritz Hotel. Into Inspector Burns. Here's your damn freeze gun.
You got it, didn't you? The Nitro Stalker freeze gun. So cool. My internet group is gonna be so jealous.
Threaten violence. Let's do this.
Fine. But you breathe one word of this, and I'm gonna turn you into a junior fireman popsicle.
Fine, okay, I won't say anything. Threatened by Tex Murphy. This is so awesome.
It doesn't work.
So, about that memory stick, I guess I got it already. Okay, fine.
We may only get one chance, Carlos, so I wanted to go over the plan one more time. If Margaret shows up at the Ritz, call me immediately. If I'm delayed, detain her. We have to assume she won't give up the egg voluntarily, but I want to talk to her first. You know why I've given you the cryo chamber, but that has to be the very last resort. And if anything happens to me, I'll need you to contact a friend of mine. Keep it safe until I retrieve it.
Well, it sounds like Mason and Margaret had a major disagreement. I need to locate both of them and get to the bottom of this. I decide to head back to my office to sort things out.
Hey, cowboy. Any memories coming back yet?
Not so far, but something tells me I might be missing out on some really good ones.
That's solid detective work.
So... were we dating?
Dating? Oh, that's so cute. I guess you can call it that. But we were also working together in a more professional capacity.
Well, now my detective skills are picking up a little sarcasm.
Seriously, cowboy, you're good. I've learned a lot working with you the past couple weeks.
Let me get this straight. You and I were working on a case together? Do you mind telling me about that?
Not at all. You wanted a list of tenants here at the Ritz as far back as I could go.
Why would I do that?
It was your dreams. They were vivid before, but they were getting out of control. It's almost like they were changing you into someone else. You talked about seeing things from the past, but you wouldn't give me details. You were incredibly stressed. It was like you actually believed this apartment was haunted. You even started looking into psychometry.
Psycho what?
Psychometry. It's the belief that an object can contain a person's energy or memories.
So, not only am I an amnesiac, but I'm a paranormal idiot. Great.
Sounds crazy, I know. But then we found out about Donnelly.
Who?
J.T. Donnelly. It was the most bizarre thing. I'd heard you mention the name in your sleep. But then, his name turned up when I checked out the previous tenants.
So who is this guy?
He's a private investigator, a real old school brute. He worked for some powerful, influential people, but then he disappeared around 1943. His last known address was here.
San Francisco.
No, here, at the Ritz in this exact apartment.
Okay, that's a little bizarre.
It gets bizarrier. You called me one night, raving like a lunatic, saying the walls were talking. I rushed over and found holes smashed in the wall, and you curled up on the floor in a ball.
Well, I'm glad to hear I haven't changed that much.
You wouldn't tell me what had happened, but after that, you wouldn't sleep here. That's when you got your new place and started to sleep there.
Hold on. I have another place?
Yes, you do. And it's even nicer than here.
This is all crazy. I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight just to see whether it affects me in the same way.
Do you want some company?
Listen, Taylor, I'm beginning to see what the other me saw in you. But in my head, it's still 2043. I've got to tell you, there was somebody else.
Chelsea, I know. I know how much she meant to you, Tex. Losing her was traumatic as hell for you. But she's gone. And there's nothing you can say or do or don't do that's gonna bring her back. Do you feel that?
I sure do.
I'm alive. And that's my heart. It's yours if you want it. And it comes with all the other bits.
Damn. Stay true to Chelsea. Untrustworthy. Go with Taylor. Why is this even a choice? Stay true to Chelsea. Well, I'm gonna have to go with Taylor. I mean, there's really no choice to make here.
Well, I think it's time for the big sleepover. I'll make popcorn.
And I'll pitch the tent.
Damn.
Six hours later, the rain was finally letting up. Somebody once said, you can't change the past, only the course you're on. And that's what I intend to do. It's time for me to take my ship in a new direction. Being with Taylor last night felt comfortable. She accepted me as I am. Maybe I ought to accept myself in the same way. Still, I know I'm in the middle of something sinister, and I've got to deal with it. I've got to find a way to get my recent memory back. Then I can go forward and start a new day. As Taylor was leaving, she slips me a key to a place called the Resort, and said it might provide some insights about myself over the last few years. She wasn't kidding.